Hello everybody, I'm getting on with some more sowing today now. These are long crop vegetables and I really need to get them going now, and they will go on to some heat. These are in these little quarter size trays and these fit on my windowsill propagator in the kitchen there, and it's a Super 7 windowsill propagator, so I can get 5 of these on and a couple of onions, which I'll also take inside. I've got sieve compost in the trays, and today I'm sowing some chilies, some aubergines and a few various peppers. I've got sieve compost in these, and with these, when they go on the propagator, they've all got their own little lids, and there's a little dewberry on the top which opens and closes the vents as you need to. But yeah, I'll get you in a bit closer and we'll get sowing these seeds. So the compost and the water has been warmed on this beast propagator of mine, and just took the compost straight out of this bag here, sieved it, and then cracked on with the sowing. The water was on this tray and it's going back in there now. So it's all the same temperature and helps get these plants going extra quickly. You don't want them sat around warm weather seeds in cold wet compost. So there we go. Now this first one I'm sowing is a chili pepper, and I think these were free seeds. Yeah, and the way I can tell that is by the amount that came in the packet. And this is a variety called Anaheim, and it was named after the town in Southern California where it was developed. It's an incredibly lightweight, for want of a better description, variety, because it's not very hot at all on the Scoville scale. I grow them for flavour. I'm not really interested in heat. It doesn't do anything for me, because I believe that heat will destroy the food that it goes with. And just before I sow these, or while I sow them, somebody asked me the other day, and I meant to reply back and I haven't, so apologies for that, about what I do with the sievings of my compost. So when I take all these big lumps out, they all go into a trunk or a bucket and they're saved up, and later on in the year they'll either go in the bottom of my dahlia pots, or when I'm potting on bigger plants, you know, into substantial sized pots, it'll all get mixed into there. So nothing is wasted per se, it all gets used. But I don't really want those big bits in the seed compost. And I've watered these beforehand so that the seeds stick. They're very light and flat seeds, and if I water them, I don't want them floating around on the top. And I just covered them with a light sprinkling of compost. The rule is 3 times the thickness of your seed is what you want on top of them, unless the seed needs light. Now, many seed packets will say that requires light for germination, in which case you just put the seeds on, press them onto the top of the compost. You can either cover them with vermiculite to help stop the build-up of moss on the surface, or just leave them as they are, or in some cases put a very, very, very fine misting of compost on the top. But there we go. So that one's done. That'll go onto the propagator in the kitchen on the windowsill, and we'll crack on with the next. And I've got some aubergines here. Again, these are very, very long season growers, and I really want to get these going now, because if they go wrong, if we don't get germination, we don't get any plants come up, or we lose the plants, we've still got time to order, if necessary, some plants from a nursery somewhere. Ideally, you don't want to be doing that. You want to be growing your own from seed, which is why I'm sowing these now. But it can happen. I had to grow aubergines last year that I'd bought from a nursery, because mine were just really poor. It's just one of those things. And I'm sowing 2 different types here. A sort of a bog standard money maker, which is just one at the front, and this one is by Cerber. I'll put those back in and you can see it's more of a longer and thinner fruit on those. And again, it's the same crack with them. Just get them into contact with the compost and put a very fine layer over the top, no more than 3 times the thickness of the seed. So that's those done as well. So we've done chilies, we've done aubergines, and it should take about a week or two and they should be up. Chilies maybe a little bit longer. And we've got one here, there's three of them. Again, these were free seeds, so there's not many in the packet. This one is a lunchbox pepper. There's the 3 seeds I've got. These were all free seeds. So this lunchbox one at the back, there's only 3 seeds in there. And then the one in the middle is citrina, another one I haven't grown. There's 8 seeds in that. And then this one at the front is an Etiuda orange, and I think 10 seeds in that. So not many, but we'll give them a go and see what happens. I'm just sort of cleaning out the seed box really, because I want to buy fresh seeds next year. So we'll just sow all of these and we'll use what we get. Yeah, so I managed to get 4 out of that one. Move that back. There we go. So these could be brought on a lot quicker if you were growing under lights, but I'm not. So I'll get them going now. I'll try to get them going. If they don't fail, then I will buy some plants from a nursery. It's always a bit of a guessing game if they're actually going to grow or not. So there we go, there's 3 varieties in that tray. But you can see there's not that many seeds, so well worth doing. And then a lid on that one, and then that's ready. Now with these next ones, so we have a Spanish pepper and an Italian pepper. Both are long reds. And this one is Dulce de España from Premier Seeds. I think España means Spain, could be wrong. But these seeds, I grew these 2 years ago. They're oldish seeds. I'm just going to sow the whole lot. There we go. And it's the same with this one. Again, I grew these a couple of years ago. So these are all going in. Incidentally, out of the peppers, I only want sort of 2 or 3 out of each type, but we'll see later when it comes to planting them out, however many plants I've got. If I can get them in the ground, I will. If not, I'll just give them away or compost them. Nothing lost. I say the seed's getting old and I want to replace it for next year, so we'll just use it up. And there's another one, and that's how they look. That's the long red Marconi anyway. It's another one out of the way, and this last one is simply your bog standard, what I call a box pepper. Very simple, multicoloured, and this is the California Wonder. Again, this is old seed. So, oops, oh look, I slipped. Oh dear, oh look, they all went in. Oh well, never mind, eh? There we go. So, again, we'll do whatever we need to with them. Grow, give them away or compost them. And there we go, very quickly. There's your early season crops that you need to get going now. Your aubergines, your chilies, and peppers of various sorts. I'll go and put them on the windowsill propagator, along with these onions that are behind me, and then we're good to go. So there we go, there's another batch of seeds sown and got underway, and I'm really pleased to have got that done because that's the warm weather crops, and gives me time now to think and to see what happens with these. If they germinate great, I can put them on and use them. If they don't, then I can go off and get some plants to replace them. But you do need a long season with these to get the best out of these plants. You could grow them quicker under lights if you want, but I don't do that, so we'll just let things go au naturel. Anyway, that's it for today. Look after yourselves, everyone. Please stay safe. I'll see you all very, very soon. Ta-ra now.